Greetings, fam. It's your host with the most, baby. Yes, indeed. Y'all know what time it is. What? Wind Down Wednesday. It's time to wind down. It's time to wind down, baby. It's Wind Down Wednesday. I'm your host with the most. I'm the one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander, baby. Oh, yeah. We're about to get it on real strong. You know what time it is? Y'all know what time it is. It's time for what? Grown folk conversation. That's right. Grown folk conversation. That's what it's about. Listen, y'all know what we do when we come in. We do what? We hit that share button because what? Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. Yes. Sharing is caring. So hit that share button. So give me a moment to share here while we get ready to come into this amazing podcast. Listen, there's no greater podcast than being in Wind Down Wednesday with your host with the most, the one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander. Listen, we chop it up in here. We have grand conversation, laid back grown folk conversation. Listen, if you ain't grown, you ain't got no business being here anyway. Listen, but if you're grown, listen, you at the right place at the right time, doing the right thing with the right people, and ain't no doubt about it. So let's go ahead on and get it on real strong, like Matty Stone, who's from King to Papa the Rolling Stone. Yeah. Wherever he parked his car was his home. But listen, as always, we need your participation. We cannot do this without you, right? We need your support, okay? We need your support. Tonight, I'm sporting Wear by Beaded Vibration, crafted by Kafira. Listen, this is a young entrepreneur. She got her stuff on point. Listen, also, I'm wearing her beads. Yes, indeed. And this around my neck, she also constructed for me, personally for me. Listen, if you need some personal paraphernalia, listen here. This is the one-stop shop right here. Right here. Beaded Vibrations, crafted by Kafira. Right? Okay. So come on through. Thank you, Zachariah, for stopping through. Appreciate you. Rillick, thank you for stopping through. Mr. Smitter, thank you for stopping through. Listen, please, before you exit, do this for you, for me, and for us. Hit that like button and subscribe. Help us get our numbers up. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Gratitude for stopping by. Wind Down Wednesday. Listen, it's for grown folk. If you're not grown, I know you might say bye. Bye-bye to you as well. So, yeah, I see, right, Olivia? One love, always. So listen, hit that share button, okay? This is what I'm doing. I'm hitting that share button. Y'all know it takes an opportunity. Hey, James Woodford, how you doing tonight? Listen, help us get our numbers up. Hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you all. For those of you that are viewing, tonight is an amazing night. We're going to be dealing with, check this out. We're going to be dealing with, which is worse in a relationship, jealousy or control. This is grown folk conversation now. This is not for the squeamish. This is for those that are grown up and mature and are intellectually, emotionally mature and can handle this kind of conversation. So listen, come on in, sit a spell, take your shoes off. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And so give me a moment to share. Give yourselves a hand. Okay, so let me do this. Let me share. Okay. All right. Okay. Hit the share button. How y'all doing? It's a rainy here in South Carolina. It's nice and cozy. Kickback time. Ari, what's going on, King? Gratitude for your support. And likewise, we support you as well. Yes, indeed. Can you all hear me well? If you can hear me well, go ahead and put them thumbs in the air for me. One time. The master teacher, the quantum shifter, the shapeshifter, the code breaker, baby, is in the house. All right. Do this for me, for you, and for us. Hit that share button. Yeah. That's it. Hit that share button. And you all know, as always, it takes us a little time to build up and share and get our audience build up. I have an amazing wine for you guys tonight. It's going to be a Beringer. However, it's been aged in a bourbon barrel. So whatever the percentage on it, it heightens it. So like if it's about 14, it goes to about 30. So I'm looking to have an amazing conversation because this is dealing with relationship, right? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I hear you, Libra. I hear you, Libra. Yeah, so it's dealing with relationship. Jealousy, which is worse? Jealousy or control or both? What's your explanation? We'll see. Yes, indeed. Let me share, fam. I'm doing right now. I'm sharing. But my Wednesdays are always dedicated to mission. I was in a garden today meditating. I have a raised garden. I do a raised garden every year to stay connected to the universe. And I ground. I take my shoe off with my plants that are out in my yard to stay grounded. It's very important to stay grounded, especially if you're a spiritual being and you have the knowledge of that. You want to stay grounded, right? Yeah, you want to stay grounded. So let us share. Give yourselves a hand for being here. Also, we want to shout out our sponsors for tonight. Our sponsors for tonight is the Prince of Peace, Queen Octavia, the Master Teacher, the Quantum Shifter, the Shapeshifter, the Code Breaker, baby. Also, Kizzy Queen Inspiration. And also T Swin, Men Can't Always Be Wrong podcast. And I need y'all to check him out because he has an excellent readout for you guys called Love is for Suckers. You want to check that out. It's off the chain. I've already read it, and it's off the chain. Also, we want to shout out this weekend. I'm also a part of it. This weekend, I will be in St. Helens, South Carolina, participating in the Black Moses Freedom Festival, hosted by none other than Queen Basu, Black Nefertim. By way of the ATL, but she's actually from the lowlands. She's from those areas. So she's going to be hosting this. This is the 4th year, and it's going to be off the chain. I'll be there. I'm going to be also emceeing. Not only am I going to be emceeing, but I'm also going to be teaching a Tai Chi class. and a number of other things. Just shouting out all of those, some of those that are going to be there. Dr. Kalia, Dr. Stephanie, Ross Jamal is going to be in the house. T is going to be in the house. Hey, we're going to be up in there having a ball. And if you haven't had an opportunity to see what's going on, look on my page, on my Facebook page, and you can see what we're doing, okay? You can look on there and see what we're doing. We are having an amazing, amazing time, okay? As always, gratitude for you all tuning in, right? Hanging out with us and Wind Down Wednesday. Yeah. Wind Down Wednesday. Yes, indeed. Isn't that something? How was you guys' day today? Put something on the timeline. Let me see how you guys' day went today. Your Wednesday, your hump day. Yeah, for sure. Mine, again, is predicated around meditation. You know, you got to get a safe space, that sacred space, so that you can hear in the realm of nothingness, the realm of the void, the realm of the spirit, so that you can hear. And when you hear, you can conceive. And when you conceive, you receive. Yeah. And when you conceive, you relieve and bring it to manifestation, bring it to fruition. Yes, indeed. That's how I go. It works just like that, right? It works like that. Y'all excuse me, a little sharing here. And then we're going to get into this. I'm not going to hold you long. It's Wind Down Wednesday, Therapy with a Sip. Again, shout out Queen Basu, Black Sis Nefertim, CEO of Black Moses Freedom Festival, being held in St. Helene Island, South Carolina this weekend, the 6th through the 8th. I'll be a part of that. I'll be your MC, and I'll be teaching a Tai Chi class, among other things there. So listen, if you can get your face in a place, come on, show up and show out. We're still looking for participants. We're having a talent show where you can put your talent on display. We're doing poetry, music, you name it, we're doing it. So if you get an opportunity, come on out. If you need a vacation, little time off, come on down and see us. We just doing it like Roger do it. Yeah, we doing it like Roger do it. That's all, y'all. Right? You. But it's Wind Down Wednesday. And I'm just sharing. Thank you all for giving me the space and place and time to share. But again, tonight's topic is going to be a very powerful topic, as always, here in Wind Down Wednesday. Which is worse in a relationship? Which is worse? You all tell me. Which is worse? Right? Which is worse? Jealousy or control? Y'all tell me. And we'll go from there. Right? Okay. Just give me a little, just do a couple of more shares here, and my full attention will be with you guys, okay? All right. Excellent. Yeah. Okay. That's enough. All righty. Everybody good? How's everybody doing tonight? Okay. Let me do this, and then we're going to pour up this wine, and we're going to get to this conversation. I think it's going to be an amazing conversation. I think I want to say something about this conversation tonight, because this is a conversation. This conversation, and this is a grown folk conversation, right? This is a grown folk conversation, because I've been dealing with people in relationships, dealing with people that are in relationships, and they're trying to distinguish what's going on in terms of what's going on in the relationship. Is it jealousy? Is it control? What is it? What is really happening? What is really going on, right? Oftentimes we don't know what's going on because we can't differentiate. We don't know the difference between what is and what isn't, right? One of my godfathers, peace be upon him, late Pryor, always used to say, must seals, must ain't, must seals then. I see you, Queen Kizzy. What's going on, shawty? ¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo está usted? Yes, indeed. So, yeah. Oftentimes we don't. Some of us on the line, we do counseling. We're coaches and different types of things on the timeline. One of the things about our timeline is that those that come on the timeline, most of them are certified or they have degrees in what they are conversing about or articulating. They have degrees, so they are well able to distribute correct information. One of the things about us is when we're dealing, we give our opinions, but mostly our opinions are going to be based upon factual opinions, right? We're not just going to say, hey, because we're intellectually emotional, right? We have control of our emotions. We have temperance. Yeah, we have temperance. Yeah, go ahead and say it. Say it one time. We have temperance. Right? Yes, we do. We have temperance. In other words, we have self-control. And that's important. If you're going to make the leap in this time frame, you're going to need to have self-control. Right? Right. Self-control. It's Wind Down Wednesday, family. Listen, also, remember now, you can come on with the host with the most. Now, when you come on, remember, I see you one for kind of 217 in the house, baby. Yeah, so if you know that, hold on just 1 second for me, family. My speaker decided that it wants to come on. Isn't that something? Y'all know how technology sometimes takes on the mind all of its own, doesn't it? Okay, we shut that. Okay, now we got to get back to this side. There we go. All right, so. All right, so I see y'all. Listen, hey Curtis, Attaway, how you doing? Gratitude, thank you for stopping by. Listen, family, let us know where you're hailing from. Put your zip code, area code, city, state, whatever. Also, let us know if you're sipping on something. Let us know what you're sipping on. Yeah, sometimes, Ari, yeah, sometimes too much self-control. I got you. 305 in the house. Okay, listen. This is for you, for me, and for us. This is our platform. This is a grown folk conversation. This is where we get an opportunity to come and in a safe space, and we can have the type of conversation that we really need to have. All right? So, listen, let's do this real quick. Let's go ahead on and pour up our sip. Let me know what you're sipping on: water, tea, wine, 1730, whatever you may be sipping on, coffee, it doesn't matter. It's just Wine Down Wednesday, baby. We winding down. Is that right? Listen, also, to all of my church people, I'm sincerely praying for your ignorance. Because someone says wine doesn't mean that you cannot participate in the conversation. It doesn't have anything to do with you being, well, y'all always condemning somebody, so you may get condemned. What are you doing on that broadcast, that podcast? And you know, well, can I rant just for a minute, y'all? Just for a second, put those blue thumbs in the air. If I can just rant 1 second, put those blue thumbs in the air. Let me see those blue thumbs. If I can just rant for just a few minutes, if I can rant. And then I'm going to pour up this wine. But before I pour up this wine, I want to rant. Because it's very important for me to rant. Because I'm so tired of my church people. Y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all demonstrate with them as well. Y'all know what I'm saying, right? Okay. Everything is a sentence to hell. That you're going to hell because you are drinking the fruit of the vine. But yet and still, you can't show me that anywhere in that book that you read that you call the Bible. You can't show me that anywhere. So that means then that you are condemning me, and it's not righteous judgment. That's different. When you judge something, it simply means that, you know what, I'm assessing it for the purpose of determining whether it is what it is or aren't, or whether I should participate in this or not. It just makes good sense. That's what judgment is. But condemnation means that you are seeking to destroy someone, to injure them, whether it be physically, mentally, or spiritually. I'm just ranting. Just let me have this rant just for 1 second here. So, you know, we have to deal with that. And you can't have a straight up and down conversation, because if you have a straight up and down conversation, you are going to hell based upon how you think and how you receive things and articulate them, right? If you're not articulating in the name of Jesus Christ, you are infinite. That's crazy. And let me share with you why it's crazy. Because first of all, there's never been anyone by the name of Jesus that came to save anybody. Oh, yeah. There hasn't been anyone by the name of Jesus came to save anyone. I'm sorry to say. Whatever you believe, you can believe anything you want. You can believe a shoe is God, and that shoe will become God. And all kind of things will start happening because it's your power that's empowering it. But that's a whole other story. But why am I saying this? Because this is important. That you could never devise a thing that could ultimately be something. Because why? Because you have dissenters, those that believe that Jesus is going to do something special for them. You're talking to an apostle and a prophet. I know what the truth is. See, and what I know is the truth is the only thing to make you free. The truth, not religion, not the preacher preaching, but the truth. What is the truth? When it all boils down, when we peel it back, what is the truth? Because the truth is the only element that I'm trying to get to so that I can properly assess, make righteous judgment. That's my rant. Anyway, let's get into Wind Down Wednesday. Tonight's podcast is being brought to you by none other than the Prince of Peace, Queen Octavia, Master Teacher, the Quantum Shifter, the Shapeshifter, the Code Breaker Baby, and Kizzy Queen Inspiration Queen Kizzy. Also, T-Swin, Men Can Always Be Wrong podcast. Yes. Okay, ATL in the house, New York in the house, South Kakalaki in the house. Where you hailing from? Let me know where you hailing from. All right. The ATA, okay. 217 Illinois in the house. Okay, I see we holding strong. I see this could be an amazing conversation tonight. I said it'd be amazing conversation tonight. Give yourselves a hand. Now, let me introduce this wine. I have an amazing wine for you guys. Look at this. And we've had one similar to this. Look at this. It's a Beringer Cabernet or Cabernet Sauvignon. Look at that. And it's been aged. It's been aged 713 town in the house. I see you, T-Swin. Watch yourself, boy. Hey, Mark Stearns. Hey, man, what's going on? Thank you for stopping by, man. Wind Down Wednesday. I'm in the wine for tonight. Here it is. Let's pour up this bale. Then I got some for the sippers, too. I got some 1738. We're going to take a sip to that as well. And we're going to get into this conversation tonight. Please, if you're in the house tonight, Goose. Ooh, not the Goose and Juice. I hear you, Curtis. Listen, look at this. Look at this. Now, if you're on the timeline and you know you always hear, go ahead and put what the topic is tonight on the timeline. Also, we can't do this. I'm a content creator. I cannot do this without your financial support. All right. So if you can, they're going to put the information out there for you. Donate, right? Help us bring you more content. Oh, he's in the house, 217. All is good. All is good. Jackson Wilson, about to pour up this bale. Pray for me. I know you're going to pray for me. Look at this bale. Ooh. Y'all listen, I know this going to be sweet and bear meat. This that Sauvignon. Oh, yeah, that Cabernet. Ooh. And we're going to get into this conversation. Which is worse in a relationship, jealousy or control? Isn't that something? Jealousy or control? Mm-hmm. Oh, you got that wrestling. I hear you, Mark. Yeah, that's that. Ooh, that's that sweet. Oh, that's that sweet. Ooh, yeah. She's sweet, succulent. I know what you working with. Here we go, y'all. We're going to get this toast tonight. Let me get my famous toast tonight. And before I give my toast tonight, listen, again, I want to shout out Black Moses Freedom Festival, which I'm a part of. We're going to be having this weekend, the 6th through the 8th, in St. Helens Island, South Carolina, near Beaufort. Down there on the lowlands, baby. I'll be there. I'll be your MC, and I'll be teaching a Tai Chi class. Yes, indeed. Give yourselves a hand. All right, here's the toast for tonight, and we're going to get into this conversation. The toast for tonight is, may you live forever, and shall I never die. Salute. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Boy, I can taste that wood in there. You can taste that bourbon taste in there. Oh, man, it's off the chain. Let me take another sip of this, y'all. We're going to get into this conversation. Yes, indeed. All right, so I left my sippers out last time. To my sippers. Salute 1738, baby. If you ain't up on it, it's the champagne of Remy. 1738, baby. Yes, indeed. All night long. All night. Oh, yeah. We about to get into it. Y'all wind down Wednesday. Kids Inspiration Queen says, shit. For me, control would be worse because I've been dealing with jealousy, and even by the very same motherfuckers that carry my blood or birth me, so that I can handle. I don't handle control well. I understand. And listen, remember this grown folk conversation. Grown folk conversation, and I want to bring to you all's mind that we do use expletives here. We formally refer to them as what? Cuss words. Now, what you have to understand is, and we put it out there last Wind Down Wednesday, that there has been a study that shows that the most intelligent people are the ones that use expletives or cuss words because they have the ability to stress the point that they're trying to make expediently or expeditiously, right? So when we are using expletives here, I'm not giving a disclaimer. I'm just giving information so that you will know when people say, why you cuss so much? And then you have those on the flip side that says, oh, why are you cursing? That I'm not cursing, fool. Cursing is a whole nother different word because cursing actually means to cast a spell on someone. Are you listening to me? Mark says, I'm shooting that 1856 Uncle Nearest. Oh, oh my God, Mark. You in there. So why am I saying this? Because it's very important. So in Wind Down Wednesday, and you'll see on this timeline, you're going to see that there are some very, very intellectual people that are going to be saying some very powerful things. And they're going to be using expletives. So if you're grown, then you know. All right? Okay. Here we go. Let me go back. Yes. You have a hard time dealing with control. Okay. I'm going to jump in this conversation at some point. Okay. T. Swin says, jealousy is deadly. Can't nobody control you. I hear you, T. Swin. Yes, indeed. T. Swin. Men Can't Always Be Wrong podcast. If you haven't had an opportunity to catch up with him, listen, he's all over social media. He has an amazing readout called Love Is for Suckers. If y'all get an opportunity, please check him out. Put your information also on the timeline, T. Swin. where they can find you. Queen Kizzy, put your information. Anyone that has a business, anyone that has a website, whatever you have, this is free advertisement zone. I'm advertising tonight for my little cousin, Kafira. She has her own business, Beaded Vibrations, crafted by Kafira. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And she has amazing, amazing pieces. The piece that I'm wearing tonight is crafted by her specifically for me. She'll curtail your pieces according to your energy. And also I'm wearing her beads. Oh, yes, indeed. And I am energized for sure, right? Also, Queen Kizzy has a store. Kizzy, put your stuff out there so everybody can know. And yes, also, you're out there. Make sure that Beaded Vibrations information is put on a timeline as well. So also, family, thank you for your donation, Queen Octavia. Thank you for your donation, Prince of Peace. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you all. Let me see if anyone else has donated so I can shout you all out. Listen, if you donate, please do this for you, for me, and for us. Put it on the timeline so we won't miss shouting you out. Okay? Gratitude, gratitude. Because we know that everyone that donates needs her. All right. Let's get back to this timeline. Mark says, jealousy and control have a reciprocal relationship with each other. I agree. But let me say something about this. Let me say something about jealousy. Let me rant a little bit more. Let me rant a little bit. See, jealousy evolves around being subtle, right? See, when you're dealing with jealousy, jealousy has a subtle connotation to it. It's not ostensible. It's not overt. It's not open. It's subtle, sneaky, right? When someone is jealous of you, they don't blurt it out. They're not open with it, with what's going on. It's real subtle. They're doing things like we used to say on the sneak tip. They're being sneaky. They're not being forthright, open and honest. They're doing little bitty things, right, that are subtle that you can't detect because they're so slight. When you're dealing with control, control is overt because control is like, listen, I told you don't do that. And if you do that, it's going to be consequences because I'm going to do something to you. See, control has a different mechanism to it. Control is ostensible. Control is overt. Control is open and out, right? But jealousy isn't, right? Jealousy is cruel as the grave. Jealousy is that little thing that you can't really put your finger on, but you know it's there. That's what jealousy starts doing, right? Y'all come on and talk to me. It's Wind Down Wednesday, baby. Therapy with a sip. Grown folk conversation. I'm your host with the most. Let's put a little reverb on it. I'm your host with the most. Let's do it. Yeah. Hype me up. Come on, somebody hype me up. Well, I'll hype me up. Let me look at this timeline. Let me see what y'all do. Queen Kizzy says, yeah, it's that silent envy. Yes, it is. Is that it? Read my comment up above. Read my comment up above. I got you. Let me go back up. Okay, there we go. Intuitive spirit healer. Okay, let me go a little bit farther. Okay, let me go a little bit farther. Queen Kizzy, you know this timeline jumps. So you got to, y'all have to say something. Thank you for saying something. Okay. Okay, I got the one where you was dealing with control. Let me go a little bit farther. You have one? Okay. Let me go a little bit farther. Okay, right. Sometimes we have to make pivots to adjust situations in our relationships. Yes, indeed. And make sure that our moves make an impact to create the change needed when your partner when your partner doesn't hear or listen to what he or she is saying or needs from you. And there's more. And using the wisdom to this jealousy. Is it fear or of change, and or they don't know their place yet in changes that are happening around them? Because in a relationship, one person is always more spiritually mature than the other, and that's yes, and that makes sense. And with that, let's toast to that. I'm gonna get you in just a second, Ari. I got you. I see you. And those of you, hey, Ari, put your information on the timeline. This a very powerful young man. He's doing some things, and we're all supporting each other because all we have is us, right? Okay. And before we go into this next one, for you, for me, and for us, listen, hit that share button. One time. Okay, was that it, Kizzy? Thank you for putting that out there. Beat It Vibrations by Kafira. Hey, with that one, and then we're going to get Ari. We're going to get E. Wait a minute. Let me go back up. Because Master Teacher put something out here. Okay, let's toast to that. Salute, salute, salute. Ooh, this timeline is doing what it do, baby. Salute. Y'all gonna get me through this first bell. Let me go and finish this first bell and pull up another one. How about that? Oh yeah, y'all gonna get great conversation out of me tonight. Great Wind Down Wednesday conversation. Y'all heard that? That's that crystal, baby. Y'all know what that crystal do when you tap it, right? All right, so yo, it's off the chain tonight. Mark, I see you too. Yo, okay, I'm gonna get to all of y'all. Wait. Let me go down and come back up. Let me go back up and come down. Okay. I see you, T. Swin. Okay, I see you, Kizzy. Okay, so let me toast to you all. I'm trying to get out of here. Listen. All right, to my sippers. 1738. 1738. 1738. All right, let's go back up a little bit more and we'll get into this. I see what Queen Kizzy says. Sometimes they're jealous of the way you love or the way you are loved. And I agree with that. sometimes people can see that there are those that admire you and they congratulate you and give gratitude for you. And to some people, it's like a little over the top, but that's just a little bit too much. You don't deserve all of that. Because somewhere within themselves, they think that they have observed some level of you that doesn't deserve to be praised. Let me tell you, like Dr. King said. Dr. King said, we all like to be praised. We all like, he said it's like the drum major instinct. He said, we like to be praised even if we don't deserve it. But we like to be praised. But it's something about praise. He said it's like the vitamin A to the ego being praised. So some people take issue with that because they think you don't deserve it. Because why? They're jealous of you. But it's so subtle. They'll grin with you, laugh with you, walk with you, talk with you, but all the time they got them knives in your back, like them boys. OJ says, the OJs says, somebody help me take these knives out of my back. Y'all remember that song, don't you? Backstabbers. Oh, come on and talk to me. It's Wind Down Wednesday, baby. Grown folk conversation. I am your host with the most, the one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander, y'all. It's Wind Down. Well, y'all know what we doing up in here. It's grown folk conversation. If you ain't grown, you got to go. When you come in, if it ain't your flavor, we'll see you later. Ain't your flavor, we'll see you later, baby. But we up in here and we grown folk laid back conversation. It's a safe space where you can come and get your thoughts off, right? We want to hear what your opinions are, but we want your opinions to be based off of what factually you have conceived, right? And it's okay. It's all right. It's Wind Down Wednesday. Wind Down Wednesday. All right, let me go up and get some of y'all because y'all got me out here drinking this wine. I'm going to tell my mama. I'm going to tell my mama, y'all got me drinking wine. All right, Mark says, jealousy and control, let's recap though. Jealousy and control have a reciprocal relationship with each other. I agree. Queen Kizzy, y'all, she's the intuitive spiritual healer. Y'all better get with her. She can work that. She can work that. Yeah. T. Swin, agree with you, Mark. Hey, they go hand in hand. All right. The master teacher, the quantum shifter, the shape shifter, the code breaker, baby, says, Solomon. Y'all call him Solomon. 8 and 6 says, jealousy is cruel as the grave. One, I was about to post this and you said it, laugh out loud. I agree with you. The master teacher, the quantum shifter, the shape shifter, the code breaker, baby. We up in here, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. Where we at, y'all? Wind Down Wednesday. If you know that you in Wind Down Wednesday, put some hearts, put some thumbs. Come on, y'all. Get them algorithms moving. Make some noise out there. Come on here. Internet land. Make some noise. Come on, make some noise. Make some noise out there. Yes, indeed. All right. Now, T. Swin says, you can volunteer to accept the bullshit or walk away from it. Your peace of mind is better than whatever they are trying to hang over your head or dangle in your face. I agree. That's a good word for tonight, y'all. Listen. That's T. Swin, baby. That's H-Town in the house. Here my boy is. All right. R.A. Moon. Control, listen to what he says. control through subtle psychological tactics, narcissistic qualities. I agree with you. We gonna toast on that one, Ari. Listen, salute, gratitude, Ari. I see what y'all trying to do to me tonight. Y'all trying to get me out there.